Shout out to everybody that tuned into the Snow Billy Frankston podcast show. I just want to give y'all a little piece of my mind for today, man. I know I put a few videos out there disrespecting a few individuals because they deserved it. You know what I'm saying? They deserve to be hit with a Frank. They deserve to be hit with tens and thousands of hot dogs for their behavior. But I want to shout out the whole No Jumper team over there, man, for doing a great interview and editing process a year ago on this exclusive No Jumper interview I did with my man Adam 22. I want to shout everybody that been in the comments on this interview that commented. I read majority of the comments, and I've been, working on getting back to responding to a lot of them comments. A lot of the comments was interesting, and I definitely want to reach out to those that left comments and give a response back to a lot of y'all comments, man. So shout out the whole No Jumper podcast out. And we definitely have another No Jumper interview coming real soon. We didn't get to cover a lot of things that we did the first time because there was a lot of legal things going on at the time. So, certain things couldn't be talked about. Even though we did a 3-hour-long interview, a lot of things still wasn't talked about or discussed, But we will definitely be doing a No Jumper part 2 to the Snow Billy story. Look out for that. And I just want to tune in with y'all, man, and let y'all know I'm definitely working on a lot of things coming from the whole Snow Billy Frankston podcast show, man. My goals for this is to really turn into like the new Comedy Central. We got games, we got all kind of different activities that have been created just for the podcast. Just so you can see, we got games. We got the Snow Billy Frankston podcast game show, which could definitely be played at home. It's a 3-player game, referee and 2 players that will battle each other to who can find a Frank cat first. And whoever find a Frank cat first, Frank's the other one down. So that's definitely a dope game to play at any cookout, family function, birthday party, picnic, outdoor event. Definitely get the Snow Billy Frankston podcast game show, man. Definitely get that. So you could really be a part of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout everybody out on Clubhouse, man. Definitely on Clubhouse, man. My IG family, my YouTube family, definitely making our rounds, though. We definitely making our rounds, But, yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here with y'all. Man, the Frankston is always open. Let's never forget that. I'm definitely going to be doing some interviews with a few people. Some name brands, some not. Some want to come up. Some already want to come up. I also be definitely being interviewed as well on my own podcast eventually. When I get the right person that can interview me. And that'll be interesting. I want to try that out. But definitely, man, shout everybody out that be hitting me up, man, and giving me my flowers, man, and I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Shout out the whole Snow Billy Frankston podcast out, man. Like, we still here. Frankston still up. We active. We ain't never went nowhere. We took a little time off. But I gotta bring it back because the fans want it back. And when the fans want something back, you gotta bring it back, man. You gotta do what the fans want, man. When the fans rooting for you, you got to come back, man. So shout everybody out that's rooting for the Frankston, man. There's a lot of people rooting for the Frankston, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. There's a lot of people rooting for the Frankston, man. Word up, man. Definitely, man. And that's why I'm coming back, man. I'm coming back because the fans is rooting, man. When you take off for a certain amount of time and the fans want you back, then you gotta come back, man. So shout all the states out, man. All the states across America and other countries who all connect and associate with the Snow Billy Frankston podcast show, man. Definitely, man. You know, we're going to be back addressing a lot of things. You know, mainly comedy and Frankhead behavior, because you know this is not really a hip-hop podcast, nothing in that favor. Not saying that we won't interview hip-hop artists in the future, but it's mainly addressing Frankhead behavior. You know what I'm saying? Frankhead behavior is where we address that right here on the Snowbilly Frankston podcast show, man. You know, Frankhead behavior is just like COVID, man. It ain't going nowhere, man. Frankhead behavior is developing every second of the day, man. Frankheads is developing, man, and you know, you can't get away from them, man. So you gotta have a platform where the Frankhead behavior is getting addressed. And if it's not right, then they're getting franked down, man. You know, everybody already know the rules here. You know, it ain't like I just started a podcast, so I just came on the scene. I let it be known when I first came on the scene what this thing is about, and we'll be going with it. So if you want some Frankhead time, you getting franked down, man. No matter what time it is throughout the day, you getting franked down. The Frank Stand will definitely be open. Shout out to the Frank Stand gang, man, because they definitely active. So, you know, the choice is yours, man. You know, try to be mindful that Frankhead behavior, man, is contagious, man, and you could pass that shit around and you could pass it on down. So the best thing is to do is get cured, man. Get cured for any Frankhead behavior diagnosis, man. Get yourself cured, man, because Frank Stand is open, man. Like, we ain't closing, man. We here, man. It's impossible for us to close, man. Ask the peoples, man. They'll tell you, man. We ain't going nowhere, man. Even if we go away for, you know, a little few days, a few weeks, probably a few months, it ain't going nowhere. The shit is mounted into the ground, man. See the wheels? They ain't rolling. Only time this thing going somewhere when we go on the tour, which will definitely be put together soon, man, you know. Definitely go put it together, man. But, you know, this is exclusive, man. You know, this is legendary, man. It don't get no better than a Frank Stand, man. You know, especially when you address the Frankhead behavior. It don't get no better, man. Gotta bring them to the Frank Stand, man. All disputes, all misunderstandings need to be handled at the Frank Stand, man. Only place, you know, only place you can handle your Frankhead issues is at the Frank Stand. You know. So if there's any problems out there, man, and any drama, baby mama drama, best friend drama, invite them to the Snowbilly Frank Stand show, man, and we could solve it right here. This is where we solve all Frankhead issues at. I don't know. Sometimes people, baby mothers be on Frankhead behavior. Sometimes baby fathers is on Frankhead behavior. Sometimes best friends, brothers, sisters, cousins, all got diagnosis of Frankhead behavior somewhere in their body. You know what I'm saying? So if it's coming out and you detect it, or it been directed to you, then this is where you address it at. You address it right here, man. And I'm your referee. I'm your host, and I'm your mediator, man. So bring your Frankhead issues here, man. You know, bring them here. Well, this is where the Frankhead issues get resolved, man. You know, and those guilty of Frankhead behavior, they getting franked down, man. They know the rules, man. They know the rules. You know, the rules are the rules, man. And at the Frank Stand, we don't break those rules, man. We don't break the Frankhead rules, man. So, you know, any issues, man, you come on here, man, and resolve it, man. Shout out to the Frank Stand gang. Shout out to the Frank Stand associates. You know, let's get this thing right, man. Cause Frankhead behavior gotta stop. It's gotta stop, man. Gotta stop. Gotta stop, man. There's a lot of Frankhead behavior going on. We gotta put an end to it. I can't do it by myself, man. You know? So I need everybody that's part of the Frank Stand and part of the Frank Stand gang to come on and ride with me, man. And when I pop this toe out, man, make sure y'all come out. Get your laugh on. Get your Frank throwing on. Just have a good old time, man. We're going to have a good old time. So, you know, just stay tuned, man. I'm going to be posting updates. Keep y'all posted on everything going on at the Frank Stand. And catch me on IG, catch me on Clubhouse, catch me on YouTube. You know, Frank Stan Gang is active in these social media streets, man. So we signing out this shit though, man. Snow Billy Frank Stan Podcast Show. All my associates, affiliates, and all my Frank Stan Gang members, man. Know what we doing. They got a line, we franking them down.